I'd like to call to order the Common Council meeting for the City of Muskego for March 12th, 2024 at 6:01 p.m. Attendance roll call.
Alderpersons Wolf.
Here.
Hamel.
Here.
Terrence.
Here.
Schwer.
Here.
Schrader.
Here.
Kubaki.
Here.
Madden.
Here.
We have a quorum present.
Thank you. Statement of public notice.
This meeting was noticed in accordance with the open meeting law on Friday, March 8th, 2024.
All right, thank you. Public comment. Anyone here would like to address the Common Council on any agenda item? Going once? Twice? All right, communications from the mayor's office. Couple things. One is agendized. So as you noticed, probably for the last 6 months or so or plus, our agendas have been fairly light. We're kind of in a lull with development right now, and there's just not a lot of extra things going on. We can continue meeting twice a month, or would you guys consider suspending one of the meetings a month for till the end of summer or some date out in advance? If we need to, we can always call an extra meeting. It's your meeting, it's your time. It doesn't bother me, but I just thought I'd bring it up because we've had a couple of very light agendas, and tonight is no different than most of them. Now, a couple things before, this would affect. Zoning is one of them, rezoning. So typically right now when we do a rezoning, the public hearing would be at that second meeting of the month. Plan Commission would then make their recommendation at their first meeting typically the following week, sometimes 2 weeks after that. And then the next council meeting after that, which would be the second Tuesday of the month, we would do the final vote on a rezoning. So it would just add 2 weeks onto the process. We would obviously let everyone know, we'd start posting that in the timetable ahead of time. We could always call special meeting too if we needed to, if there's something that had to go through quicker. But that's one thing it would impact. The other thing is to keep, as development friendly as we can. Letters of credit is the other thing that comes in front of council every couple of weeks for developers so they can start getting refunded. I'm not sure why that really even needs to come to us. I mean, it's not like it's holding it back. I almost would like to come forward with a resolution with your approval on this, if we're going to do this, to allow the city engineer to approve those letters of credit. If any of you had something going on in development that you were concerned about in your district, you would just simply talk to the engineer, but he's the one to make sure that all the ducks are in a row anyway and puts a recommendation towards us. So if you'd be comfortable with that, so I guess I've got two asks going on here. One is the frequency of the meeting, and then part of the meeting would be the second part. So I don't know what your thoughts are on this.
My first reaction is I'd rather just see them scheduled and then called off as need be. I'd rather not hold anybody up for a zoning change or anything like that. And I'd like to see us still approve those vouchers for contractors.
So that's one thought.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I think that transparency for that reason alone, it's a good thing to have the community involved with that. So I agree. As far as the meetings go, it's nice to keep them as a schedule. And if we don't need to, then we can call them off. I don't think it's a big deal to move another 2 weeks down for credit or whatever, but unless a developer thinks it is, then we can always come back to that. But
yeah, I agree with that as well. I think, years ago we had that debate if we should move to 2 times to 1 time. And at that time we had a lot more on the agenda. I think, keep it as 2, just in case something comes up, and cancel them. Cancel one of them if it's really, really light. And
so the current policy right now is to cancel a meeting. I would just get approval from the council president on that, which I've done. Mm-hmm. And I don't have a problem doing that. I kind of feel guilty canceling meetings when there's nothing on it, because I know you guys all plan your schedules accordingly for vacations and everything else. And so that's the only reason I brought it forward. I'm not trying to make us less transparent or anything else, and make us less accessible to the public, but try to be respectful of your time and schedules as well is one of the reasons I thought. So keep it as status quo?
Yeah.
Okay. Simple enough. Moving on with any other announcements? The other thing, just to give you a heads up on things that I'm going to be bringing forward. I know we've talked about it a number of times, but I'm going to give you some actual dates on it. We do need to talk about the old police department. I'm going to bring that forward in April, probably the last meeting in April. We just need, which is good timing because we'll be rolling in summer into capital budget anyway. So if we're going to do whatever we're going to go do there, either tear it down, rebuild it, turning the parking or other, that's got to go through capital budget anyway, because I don't have the extra funds for any of it right now to do that. So that would be one thing. And I think that's about it. So I just want to get you guys so that you know that's on your agenda coming down the pipe.
If we're going to do a cow, are we still going to talk about changing the alderman and the mayor's term?
We
And
can.
we talked at one time about going from 2 to 3 years, because every 2 years can get tough.
Can we bring that up just under future agenda items at the end? That way we're talking about it at the right spot. So I'll swing back to that at the end of the meeting. All right. All right, moving on, consent agenda, approval of the Common Council meeting minutes from February 13th, 2024. Voucher approval and resolution 017-2024, award of bid for Hillendale Drive reconstruction.
Move to approve and gross.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. New business. Resolution 015-2023, approval of the Twin Silo Stormwater Management Practice Maintenance Agreement.
Move to approval.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Resolution 016-2024, appointment of citizen member to the library board.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Election of a council representative to the Little Muskego Lake Protection and Rehabilitation District. So previously, Alderman Kapusta was your council representative that. He has resigned, so we need to do another election. The guidelines are to elect an alderman who lives in the actual Lake District. Alderman Schuer does live in the district. However, you're not required to follow that, but it's just always, it's a recommendation and a practice, but you guys can go however you want. So there is 2 pieces of paper in front of you. First, we need to do a nomination. So do nominations first. Those come forward, and then from the nominees, we will do an election. Get that right?
You okay doing this?
Secret. Don't give me
My x-ray vision.
2, 3.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Not gonna change it.
Somebody open your driving to get position, so some people like that money.
Somebody called you to complain?
You can do that.
He's been in a week.
Called
you to complain?
Yeah.
I think
Some people get swayed by that.
So we got 2 nominations. We got 2 for Jake and 4 for Alderman Schuer. So.
Okay.
So if you could, on your second vote, vote for one of those representative and we'll be set.
Or both.
I would like to hear from both of them first.
There you go.
Need that? No, we're good. I borrowed over here. Give you that.
Congratulations, Alderman Schuer. I haven't opened them all, but I'm just going to go on a limb here and yes, thank you. Review of committee reports. In front of you, you have the Finance Committee meeting minutes from January 23rd and the Plan Commission minutes from February 6th, 2024. License approvals. Approval of a change of agent, Stacy Anderson for the Class A liquor license held by Aldi Inc., Wisconsin, DBA Aldi number 36, located at South 69 West 15361 Janesville Road.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
He got nominated and won.
No,
It's supposed to be.
no, the election access.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes unanimously. City officials reports, there are none. Any communications or miscellaneous business? Any update from any of the liaison, from any of the committees? Seeing none. Future agenda items.
Yeah, I would like to add to the cow discussion on extending the aldermanic
Discussion of the length of the terms?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Any objections to that? Hearing none. Okay. And anything else you'd like brought forward? You mind if we add on to that right away, talking about future salaries on where you're at, just comparisons and all that? Just do that all at the same time? Okay. We'll probably bring that forward in April as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was all dry. I said that first.
If there's no other future agenda item request, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
I actually have, oops, sorry. I have some constituents talking about asking for a trail. Can I bring that up now or should I wait?
Adding a trail?
Adding a
So we
trail.
put that on for a future cow, yes. And where would it be? That,
It would be on Woods Drive from,
curve up to the park?
yep,
Yep. Not the
Thank
first
you.
request on that one.
yeah.
We start in Works, Mayor?
What?
Doesn't it start in Works?
It starts on Woods. It goes up to.
No, it starts in Public Works.
Oh, it would.
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually where we'll send it to Public Works. And
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
But I will pass that along. All right. Motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 6:14. Thanks, everyone.